A very good morning, students. Here is what I am going to explain you the answers. I'll not go to with the fill in the blanks. This is chapter number 4 of your history, the struggle of 1857. The first, explain the statement with key reason. The Paikas made armed rebellions against the British. The Britishers conquered Odisha. They confiscated the hereditary rent free lands granted to Paikas by the kings. Now, what is hereditary land? जो पूर्वजों से उनके हाथ में दिया गया लैंड. फॉर एग्जाम्पल फोर फादर्स, दादाजी से अपने पापा के पास, पापा के बाद अपने पास. सो वो परंपरा चलती आ रही थी, लेकिन ब्रिटिशर्स ने वो कॉन्फिस्केट कर लिया, जब्त कर लिया. The life of the common man became miserable due to the tax imposed on the salt by the British. This is the result armed rebellions of the Paikas against the British. Paika is a group of a community of a people from Odisha. So they revolted against the Britishers. There was a discontent among the Hindu Muslim sepoys. In 1856, the British introduced long Enfield rifles. As I've told you, rifles. So the soldiers were required to bite the grease, means to चबा के फिर वो फेंकना, कवरिंग द कार्टेज ऑफ द राइफल टू ओपन देम. खोलने के लिए वो जैसे कि बम की तरह रहते हैं, दांत से पहले खोल के फिर फेंकना. सो जस्ट लाइक दिस द न्यूज स्प्रेड अमंग द सोल्जर्स दैट द कवरिंग्स ऑफ द कार्टेज कंटेन द फैट्स ऑफ काउज एंड पिग्स. तो जो कार्टेज जो बना हुआ था वो किससे बना हुआ था? इट वॉज मेड अप ऑफ द फैट्स. फैट्स मतलब चर्बी. सो उनसे बना हुआ था. So it was made up of cows and figs, and that is why their sentiments were hurt, and that is the reason the religious sentiments of Hindus and Muslims, क्योंकि कुछ धर्म ऐसे हैं वो जो गाय को भगवान मानते. So it was hurt, उन्हें बुरा लगा. That is the reason the discontent began. The Indian sepoys could not keep a stand in front of British army. The Indian sepoy could not keep because the Indian soldiers were brave, but they don't had military strategies. Strategies मतलब उनके पास टेक्निक्स नहीं थे. सब कुछ था उनके पास, but they did not know how to use strategies. कैसे यूज़ करना है, क्या आइडिया लगाना है, all these things. They did not have economic strength. Economic means wealth भी कम था, पैसे भी कम थे. Indians did not have the latest and enough stock of arms and experienced army general like the British, and they did not have enough stock, latest, advance. Now we have iPhones, latest iPhone, iPhone Pro 13, etc. So these are the latest ones. So उनके पास उतना टेक्नोलॉजी लेटेस्ट वाला नहीं था. Plus they did not have any experience army. On the other hand, the British possessed the modern means of transport. So they were having modern means of transport and communication, and were therefore swift in their movements. So they were very fast in their movements. These prove that wars are not fought only bravely but also through military strategies. So if you are brave, that doesn't make any sense. You should know how to use, how to fight. With the physical power, you should also have mental power. मेंटली थिंक करने के लिए कैसे करना है, अगर सामने वाला ऐसे आक्रमण करे तो हमें कैसे करना है. सो ऑल दिस थिंग्स ऑल्सो टू बी डन. After the struggle, Indian army were divided on the basis of the caste because the British felt that if the Indians come together, they would again unite and rebel against the British rule. Hence, proper care was taken by dividing them on the basis of the caste to avoid future conflicts. So ये उन्होंने उनकी understanding के लिए किया, so that this Hindu Muslim, they'll come again and they'll unite together, and then again they will start rebelling against us. So this is the best way to separate them on the base of the caste. So Britishers did that. British imposed heavy tax on the Indian industries. The British introduced new revenue system with the sole purpose to increase their income. The taxes were forcibly collected from the farmers. British goods were sold in Indian to gain profits. Now the British introduced new revenue system with the sole purpose, means उनका कुछ मकसद था, उन्होंने increase their income. So the taxes were forcibly जबरदस्ती कलेक्ट करना. British goods was sold in Indian market to gain profit. So British बाहर से आई हुई चीज़ें इंडियन मार्केट्स में बेच रही थी. They imposed heavy taxes on the goods made by the local industry. So ज़्यादा टैक्स लगाने लगे इन local industries में. This industries policy ruined Indian handicraft and textile industries. So local industries started declining. handmade वगैरह सब कुछ बंद होने लगा because बहुत सारे एक्सपेंसिव चीज़ें, मशीन से बनी हुई चीज़ें बाहर से आने लगी. Many artisans became unemployed, बेरोजगार हुए. British imposed heavy taxes on Indians. That is the reason they imposed industry with the soul to ruin the Indian economy. So they wanted to destroy the economy. What was the social cause behind the struggle of 1857? ये struggle क्यों हुआ? Social cause क्या था? In the Indian phase that Britishers interfere in the culture and traditions and customs. So Britishers को ये लगा कि वो Indians लोग ज़्यादा हमारे यहाँ नज़र दखल अंदाज कर रहे इन आर रिलीजन, बिकॉज वी सॉ सती प्रैक्टिस was stopped, widow marriage was started. So these are the custom which Britishers did. So they stopped those all things, and that is the reason उन्हें लगा कि हमारे सोशल लाइफ में भी इंटरफेयर करने लगे. ब्रिटिश इनैक्टेड सती प्रैक्टिस एंड विडो मैरिज, एंड दैट इज द रीजन दिस वॉज सीन एज एन इंटरफेरेंस. उनको लगा ये शायद हमारे सोशल लाइफ में भी दखल अंदाज कर रहे. So India resented it as it and regarded as the destruction of the way of life. So that they thought that they are destructing their disturbance in our life, and that is the reason they this was the cause of the 1857 social cause. Why did the Indian fail in the struggle of 1857? There were several reasons for the failure of the Indian in the national struggle of 1857. It did not have central leadership and lack of uniformity. एक मत नहीं थे, एकजुट नहीं थे, हर एक अलग अलग लीडरशिप था. The Indian soldiers who participated in the struggle did not have the latest and sufficient weapons. ज़्यादा weapons भी नहीं थे और latest वाले भी नहीं थे. They were brave but did not have tactics. That is what I told. They were smart. They were brave but वो smart नहीं थे. वो दिमाग से नहीं सोच रहे थे, सिर्फ अपना ताकत दिखाना is not all the time. So you should use some techniques. So those things are there. On the other hand, the British had a unified leadership, disciplined army, latest weapons and experienced army general. So on the other hand, Britishers were having everything. उनके पास लीडरशिप क्वालिटीज़ भी थे, उनमें लीडर्स भी प्रॉपर थे, डिसिप्लिन आर्मी, द वेपन्स वर ऑल्सो देयर एंड एक्सपीरियंस आर्मी जनरल एज वेल. The British controlled transport and communication, which made their movements swift, that is smooth. So they had control because उन्होंने ही ट्रांसपोर्ट चालू किया for more convenience. So they had control over that. The majority of the rulers of the princely state kept themselves away from the freedom. So most of the princely rulers remained aloof. मतलब जो states को राजा रन करते हैं उसे princely state कहते हैं. So they did not get involved in this. So the struggle was severe in the northern India but did not take place all over India simultaneously. सब जगह एक साथ होना चाहिए था तो शायद ब्रिटिश को भारी पड़ता संभाजने में. बट इट वॉज ओनली ज़्यादा सीवियर था नॉर्दर्न इंडिया, बट इट वॉज नॉट सीवियर इन ऑल द पार्ट्स ऑफ कंट्री. राजपूताना पंजाब, सम ऑफ बंगाल एंड नॉर्थ वेस्ट इंडिया रिमेन्ड अलूफ. वो अलग ही थे, वो अलूफ थे. दे डिड नॉट गेट इन्वॉल्व इन एनी ऑफ दिस मैटर्स. Then what were the consequences of the struggle? After the struggle, what happened? British government realized that there were growing dissatisfaction among the Indians due to the company's rule. So like they understood that Britishers understood that Indians are finding difficult. उन्हें नहीं अच्छा लग रहा कि जो भी है उनकी they are not समाधान satisfied. So British Parliament passed a Government of India Act in 1858 and took over the responsibility of ruling over people of India, thus bringing to an end an economic rule, so a company rule. So they stopped this and they started taking the responsibility now. Queens issued the declaration addressing the Queen's proclamation. So she made certain policies. The Governor General was designated to Viceroy. So Governor General was changed and it came to Viceroy. New post of Secretary of the State was created to look after the affairs of the India. British changed the composition of the army and internal policies. So certain many changes were made and these were the consequences. Means war खत्म होने के बाद ये बदलाव किए गए. What were the changes in the British policy after the struggle of 1857? The British accepted the policy of non-interference in the social and religious aspects of India. So उन्होंने accept कर लिया Britishers ने कि हम आपके social और religious धर्म के यहाँ दखल अंदाज नहीं करेंगे. They took care that the Indian society did not unite on the social ground. तो उन्होंने इसका भी ध्यान रखा कि इंडियन सोसाइटी किसी भी तरह सोशल कार्य में इकट्ठा ना हो, यूनाइट ना हो. दे टुक केयर टू सी द कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स ऑन द ग्राउंड ऑफ कास्ट. सो उन्हें और भी सोचने लगा. सो कास्ट के ऊपर कैसे इन लोग में फाइट लगाना, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स करना, रिलीजन, रेस, टेरिटरी केप रैगिंग. दे पॉइजनड एंड पल्यूटेड द माइंड्स ऑफ इंडियंस बाय फॉलोइंग द पॉलिसी ऑफ डिवाइड एंड रूल. सो उन्होंने दिमाग में जहर डाल दिया लोगों के कि डिवाइड एंड पॉलिसी अच्छा होगा ताकि हम अच्छी तरह से रूल कर सकेंगे. बट उसके पीछे उनका मकसद दे वांटेड टू डिस्ट्रीब्यूट, दे वांटेड टू डिवाइड. उनको जो यूनिटी थी वो तोड़ना था. So I hope this chapter is clear to you. I hope all the notes I have explained. Please go through the notes and understand the answer. Thank you students. I haven't uploaded any assignment. I request you to study all these answers today itself. Learn those answers and give. Okay. Thank you.